Tonight, on ONEIL After Dark, the Pro Bowl was the thing on Sunday. Whatever. We also preview Super Bowl 59 between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. In politics, President Trump is warp-speeding executive orders. Fantastic. And I speak with American food critic Robert F. Kennedy. Yes, chef. Indeed. All that and more coming up next. Good evening, and welcome to ONEIL After Dark. My name is Tanner O'Neill. It's not my fault you all make terrible decisions. The annual pickup game of the NFL's best was on Sunday, as it showcased millionaire athletes just goofing around. This display of effort is known as the Pro Bowl, and it's not that interesting, but here's some highlights anyway, because it was the only thing that was on Sunday afternoon. Here we go. The Pro Bowl, also known as the bathroom break of the NFL season. I suffered through most of this on Sunday, and it was high-end buffoonery. However, it seemed like those playing were having fun, and that's great. I don't know who won, and I don't care. Fantastic. Boring and pointless, but I still watched it. No, I didn't. Politics now, and the President of America, Donald Trump, is delivering on some campaign promises at breakneck speed. These include deportation and the signing of tariffs. We go now to some video and sound on tape of the president, perhaps addressing these issues.
We have 30,000 beds in Guantanamo to detain the worst criminal illegal aliens threatening the American people. Some of them are so bad we don't even trust the countries to hold them. It was really hurting our country badly. It was costing a lot of money too. You see the kind of money we're talking about? Hundreds of millions of dollars for nonsense. Tariffs don't cause inflation, they cause success.
Fantastic. In pop culture, a group of women who may or may not be of sound mind and judgment had these words to say about the first few weeks of President Trump trying to make America great again.
Did he not know what job he was applying for?
I understand why these Congress people bend over backwards for Trump, because they don't want to go back to their jobs as exterminators and undertakers. So we're hypocrites and they're liars.
Black sheep.
My husband and my mom, of course, they're bizarre.
Magnificent and completely out of touch with reality. Maybe that show is supposed to be a comedy. I do remember when one of these ladies was actually funny. Keeping with things that are fun, Buttons from Buttons for America recently took some time off from the upcoming sea voyage to do cat stuff. Check this out. Amazing. As we all know, Buttons the cat will be embarking on a seafaring voyage to acquire tuna and oil, thus reducing America's foreign dependence on both of these items. To join Buttons for America Ocean Division, like, share, subscribe, comment, and donate by sending money to the Cash App at the bottom of the screen, which is still not a scam, and it helps this channel as well as the voyage. With that being said, we'll be right back after this. Welcome back. Super Bowl 59. I said it right this time. Thank you. This year's game will feature the Kansas City Swifties facing off against America's last hope, known as the Philadelphia Eagles, in a rematch of Super Bowl 57, as the country hopes and prays for better results this time around. And here is how some fans are preparing for the big game. That's great. The game is set for a 6:30 p.m. start time, but just know it'll actually start about 20 to 30 minutes after that. Plus, there's 9 additional hours of pregame. Yikes. Local news now. The town is preparing for the annual Super Bowl party that will take place at the Sports Page Bar. Doors open at 9 a.m., but get there early for reasons. Owner-operator Uncle Buster said, quote, "I don't care what time you clowns show up, but y'all better have my money. When's Uncle Buster gonna get his money?" End quote. There will also be games and prizes. Some of those games include, but are not limited to, find Leon the Escaped Walrus and list all the, quote, alleged crimes of local villain Lane Romansky. Guess that's why the doors open at 9 a.m. Champions League now, as last Wednesday, the best club in the world, Arsenal, took on Girona. The Gunners were successful, winning by the score of 2-1, as Jorginho and Nawari both contributed with goals. This victory propels Arsenal into the round of 16. Recently, I spoke with cuisine authority Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and got his thoughts on some things. How are you today, sir?
Who? Me?
Fantastic.
I'm humbled to be sitting here today.
Being appointed the food czar of America, what do you hope to achieve?
The only thing I want is good science.
It says that your background is in environmental law. That doesn't seem very profitable.
As an environmental attorney, working with hunters and fishermen is like rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic.
Sir, what does the F stand for?
Fish,
Are you sure it's not for food?
fish,
Right, my mistake. So with you being in charge of all of this, what's your favorite food?
food to make America healthy again.
What's the worst food on the planet?
The chemicals in fish,
What's the best food on the planet?
fish.
Fantastic, sir. Do you have any parting comments for the viewers today?
Nobody called me any fish.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
5 Michelin tire stars for that delicious piece of journalism. You're welcome. In this week's editorial, we look at the upcoming Super Bowl. I'm saying it correctly. There we go. Included are some prop bets and overall generalizations of the teams and their fan base. Hit it. Well, here we are, the culmination of months of watching American Hand Egg. On Sunday, the Kansas City Swifties will take on the Philadelphia Eagles in a rematch from a few years ago. Patrick Mahomes and his teammates will attempt to go for a three-peat. It's never been done before. On the other side of the ball, Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley, along with the rest of America, will attempt to stop them. I'm looking forward to this matchup. Fans of both teams are preparing by doing typical fan things. In Kansas City, they are loading up on barbecue, carbs, and Taylor Swift music. Meanwhile, in Philly, fans are buying dog masks, eating crap sandos, and local authorities are greasing up light poles. If you know, you know. What a time to be alive. As far as wagering, for you degenerates out there, Saquon Barkley will score a touchdown. This is a lock. Bet the house. Bet the farm. Bet the farmhouse. Include a 5-leg parlay with Jalen Hurts to also run one in. And let's get paid. The more you know. Nothing but facts there. Well, that's going to do it for... Even the sandwich wants what's best for America. Join us next week when we recap the Super Bowl. Perfect. Along with more sports news and broccoli. Thanks for watching ONEIL After Dark. My name is Tanner O'Neill.
Nobody called me anything.
I wear Prada, Balenciaga. I party when I wanna.